Welcome to the Chesalbridge Capital Market Observations Call for October 2023. I'm your host, Eric Jefferson. Before we kick things off, have a few quick words from our legal team. With that, we can go ahead, dive right in. I would like to begin by first acknowledging that it recently came up on my 2-year anniversary with Chesalbridge. I want to thank each and every one of you, especially those that were there from the beginning, for your continued support through what has certainly been a very challenging environment for both stocks and bonds. Kicking things off for today, though, excited to share some very good news over the weekend, particularly Saturday night, with 3 hours left in the day. We received an agreement between congressional parties to grant a temporary extension of the federal government's budget. That will now push those shutdown conversations out 45 days, preventing what would have been the 22nd government shutdown in our nation's history that would have set or would have gone live at 12:01 Sunday morning. So interestingly enough, you'll see in this month's Asking for a Friend, I actually do a segment going through what would have happened if the government did in fact shut down, as well touch on the implications for both capital markets and the economy. Obviously, that no longer timely or applicable for today, but considering this is only a 45-day extension, honestly, wouldn't be surprised if we are talking about government shutdowns at some point later on this year or early next. Also, just wrapped up 9 months of the year, or 75% of the way through. With that in mind, the next couple weeks, we'll be publishing our quarterly market and economic commentary. I'm going to talk about the continued strength in both the labor market and the economy, although contrast that with some of the mixed leading indicators that we're seeing. I'm going to talk about, again, the strength in the equity market and all the positive headlines we've seen, which is somewhat overshadowed by small handful of technology, AI-related stocks that have done incredibly well. That in many ways ignores the fact average stock in the S&P 500 actually negative on the year. And then lastly, going to take a deep dive, recapping fixed income, again, talking about how the strength in the labor market and economy has actually been somewhat of a headwind as the market continues to bake in the expectation of higher interest rates. As always, happy to answer any questions between now and then. And if you don't connect, hope to chat in the next couple of weeks. Take care.